Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be doing one of those monthly reset videos where you take a look at your previous month, reflect on it, and then set goals for the next one. I'm not yet sure if I'm gonna make this like a proper series on my channel or if I'm gonna just do it a couple of times. Either way, I think it really makes sense for my sort of channel to have this kind of video, but I'm not yet sure, so if you want to help me with that, please leave a like or a comment to let me know so I can continue making these sort of videos. Okay, let's jump right into it. My February. It was not the best. One word to represent my February was that I was sick, and that started unfortunately right around Valentine's Day. So for Valentine's Day, both me and my husband were completely sick, and that unfortunately lasted for a couple of days. Then we thought we were better, but then I got sick again, and it turns out that the infection was not gone, so I had to take another set of antibiotics. But here we are now. I am much better right now, but this took my whole February completely out, and I couldn't do almost anything besides like lay in my bed and drink tea, just like right now. But there were a couple of things that were good in February. For one, we did get our bathroom items, which you will see in my future video. And as you can see, I changed my filming location, and that is because our couch also arrived finally after 3 months. So we have some new furniture, which brings me to my February bullet journal theme, which was like furniture, homey vibes, cozy vibes, that sort of thing. And I actually did not know that we were gonna get a couch this month. It was said that we will get it next month. And I also chose like a blue color for my theme, and as you can see, the couch is also blue. I'm wearing blue. That is my favorite color. So it kind of really turned out great together. I did not plan it at all. And I have to say, I really enjoyed this theme. I particularly liked the mood tracker, which I chose to go with some pillows, although we don't really have pillows yet, but I just thought it really fit the theme. And as you can see, they're all really colorful, brown and blue colors. They are really cozy. I really like how they turned out. And for March, for once, my theme is actually done on time, so I actually have March prepared. And my March theme is going to be panda. And yes, I did draw actually this one, but I did look like references on Pinterest. I will link it in my description. You will definitely see more of that in my future videos, and if you want even more, you can follow me on Instagram. That's where I post my pages. And speaking of Instagram and Pinterest, I should probably mention right now and then transition to goals that one of my goals for March is to finally catch up with my Instagram postings. As I said, I was sick in February, so I basically posted almost nothing to Instagram, and I want to catch up with that and then really finally be up to date with that. So that will be one of my March goals. And also, speaking of Pinterest, I want to catch up with that as well. And if you didn't know, I stopped posting on Pinterest like last March or April. So yeah, I should really catch up with that. And my goal for March is not to catch up to now, it's just to shorten the gap, at least post like 1 month worth of postings. And now we can go to my other goals. Looking at my habit tracker, you can see that I had step goals. Because I was sick, I did not really do too well with my steps, right? But still, even for that, I actually did achieve it most of the days. It was actually 74% of the time, which is much less than usual. And my total step goal was much less than previous months, which was about 150k. I usually do much more. So for March, I kind of want to make up for that, and I put my goals at like 240, maybe even... No, let's do 230. So 230k steps for March, and then at least 85% for days in March. And if you didn't know where these goals are coming from, I have a separate video on my 2024 goals, and most of these are coming from that, so you can watch that. Then we have my bullet journal, which I actually did pretty well considering everything. I did my bullet journal 89% of the time, which is perfect in my eyes. Then for fruits and veggies, I did 83% of the time, which is not bad, especially because I was sick, so I really try my best to do every day. And some days I kind of counted half if I was just like drinking lemonade. That's exactly why it's like a half is not like actually eating fruits, but like, you know, it's still good for you, especially when you're sick. And I did make a mistake when I was filling my binder Bujo, so because apparently I cannot count. Oops. And as for my German, I actually did atrociously bad. Again, considering the fact that I was sick, I should have done better, right? Like I was at home, but I did not. I don't really know why, but seeing like my January and my February both at around the same percentage, I'm gonna say that the reason is probably because my standards are too high. If I want to do something every day, I really need to make something that's really achievable. I noticed that the way I usually reach that goal is by doing Duolingo, and I try to complete at least 2 of my daily quests. So maybe I should make that my whole goal for the day, and I usually count it as like half. And I definitely need to remember to watch series or podcasts more often, but I usually forget. For March, I'm not gonna change that actually. I want to give it another month to see if the period of time was just a little weird. So for March, I'm still gonna count it the same way, and I will just try to push myself more. If for March I also don't reach my goal or it's like super far off, I'm gonna change that. For February, I had a goal to post 4 videos, and unfortunately I did not really meet it. I posted 3 times, but then after I got sick, I finished my editing, but I could not film. So for the last week of February, I had nothing to post. I could maybe do something, but it would be really pushing myself, and because I was sick, I just decided not to do that. But for March, hoping that I will have good health, we will again do 4 videos, and I actually want to prepare more, but I don't want to really push myself to post them because I see that editing is taking a little bit more than I would like. So for March, 4 videos to post and prepare 1 more at least. One more goal that I want to set for myself for March is to go check out our local gym, because after we moved we are looking for a new gym to join, but we still have not found one, and we really need to go and check it out to see if it would work for us. And we were sick in February, and I still want to kind of give us time to really heal in March, because we're upping our steps and trying to go for walks. I don't really want to start gym right now. March will be really healing, and then we will go to the gym in April, but for that to happen we have to go check it out. So for March is just to go check it out. I should mention we only got on 1 date this month, which was ice skating on the very beginning of February. It was truly amazing, but unfortunately we did nothing for Valentine's Day. We didn't really have much planned for that day anyway. We just got some like sweets, but our dates for February were mostly like sick in bed. We did play a lot of video games together at that time, but I'm not gonna count that because that's not what I set my goal as. So for March, for that, I want to set a very specific goal, which is to go on a date that we were really looking to do for a long time now, and that is to go to an all-you-can-eat Asian restaurant, which we never went to. And we found one that we want to go to. We just have to make reservations and go and do some research what are we going to get beforehand. But I'm really excited about that one. And I did put like a special budget for that specific date because I know how much it will cost. And other than that, if the weather continues to get nicer and nicer, I hope to go on some kind of picnic, riding the bike kind of date. One more kind of goal that I want to do for March is to make my April bullet journal theme on time again. March was like the first month I ever did that since like last year. So for almost a year I was completely late with my bullet journal themes, and finally in February for March I was on time, and I want to continue that. So for April I really want to do my April theme on time. As for our budgeting, we actually did pretty well in February. The only thing that we went over are medications, unfortunately, right? It is what it is. And we did go a little bit over for groceries, but I'm not really too worried about it because a lot of that were groceries that we're gonna use in March, because that was really like 2 days ago. And I'm actually pretty proud of other spendings, although does it count if we were just sick? I will count it. We did not really save much because February was kind of a weird month for us. But we did get the most important items we wanted, like that was for the bathroom. But in March we are getting one really exciting item, and that is we're finally getting our wardrobe. And actually we are going to IKEA to check them out probably today or tomorrow. We are getting IKEA Pax wardrobe, and we are going to go check out which items we want inside it. And we will be ordering that for this month and assembling it this month, so I'm very excited for that. Without it, now that we have a couch, that will complete our major items for the apartment. It finally has like all the important items. After that we only need to get some more shelving, and then we can begin a new era of our apartment, which is decoration. Finally, I'm so excited about that part. So for our March budget, it's gonna be mostly for the wardrobe, and we are going to save this month, but more is going to go towards the wardrobe and other things we will need, because we might need some tools for it. The important thing is that we are also going to save and get our wardrobe. So I think that's it. That's all of my goals for March. I think they're pretty achievable, but I guess we will see that in my April reset video, right? If you want to see that, please make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. And if you like this video, please leave a like or a comment to let me know so that I know to continue making videos like this. Thank you very much for watching, and I see to hope you again. I hope to see you again. Bye. Please leave a like we're completely slick. Another set of antipads and of the top. Oh. Last March or April? If all you can eat ration. That sort of kind. That era of our partner.